Subtotals. First, we learn conditional functions when we can get the count, the sum, or the average, but only of a specific cells, according to our criteria, which we call BIP. And subtotals is similar in the sense that we can also get the count, the sum, and the average for the BIPs, but it's even easier. It's just that before we start, we need to sort by the BIPs. And the first box in the function is the same, specifying the BIP field. And then what we did over here, it's now even easier because we're just choosing if we need to use count, sum, or average. And then number 3 is what do we want to count? What field do we want to count? What field do we want to sum? And what field do we want to average? So these two are related. Once we choose the function, then we need to say the sum, the count, or the average of what. It's the field to calculate. Now, on the activities, we can answer the following questions. First, relating to steps 0 and 1, they are the same, just specifying the BIP. So in this case, the question is the following. They're asking us to get the average. So as soon as we start reading, we can identify our 3 or 4 steps because steps 0 and 1 are the same. It's the BIPs. Okay? Now, the average. This is the function average of evaluation 1. So we need to get the average of, remember, the calculations. So it's the average of what? It's box number 3. So it's the average of evaluation 1. And our BIP is who? Because it's not for the whole class. So the BIPs is the girls and the boys. Where do we have that information? Here on the gender. So that means that who's our BIP? Remember steps 0 and 1. It's a BIP. They are the same. In this case, is the gender. But question number 2 is about getting the average, but in this case of evaluation 1. So let's do it at once. Evaluation 1 and 2. Okay, and then we are going to save time and work. And then question number 3 is again the average for evaluation 1, but only for the boys. And step 0 and 1 about that thing, gender. So step 0 requires us to sort by the BIP, in this case to sort by the gender. So we select our table and then we say data, sort. Remember, my data has headers. These are the headers, the field names. So it's going to be by gender, always ascending A to C or smallest to largest. So first we have all the girls and then all the boys. And let's work on subtotal. So just click on only one single cell and then click on subtotal. So remember, if we said that the BIP was the gender, then box number 1 is the gender. Now we want to get the average, and in this case it's going to be about evaluation 1 and evaluation 2. So we click on OK, and remember, to make it easier for us to find the results and to type the answers, then we click on number 2, and here we have. So the average for evaluation 1 for the girls is actually 64, and for evaluation 2 is 72, of the boys is 76, and on evaluation 2 is 79. And that's it. Remember, first the analysis, because if you make a mistake or you forget to sort, then it's very easy that you are blinded to spot out your error, your mistake. You're going to get like Frankenstein results, and we don't want that. So let's solve case number 2. Case number 2, the case is, the same school, and they are asking us to get the average. So the function is average, in this case, of the final grade. And remember, the calculation is box number 3. So it's going to be about the final grade. There is no specific order. You just need to understand what is the function, getting the calculation about what, and our BIPs. In this case, the BIPs are the girls and the boys, which is on the gender. So gender. Remember, step 0 is sort the information by the VIP field, which is the gender. So data sort, and then we choose gender, and it's always A to C or smallest to largest. So again, all the girls and then all the boys. If it's all mixed up, then the subtotal is going to be wrong. It won't be able to, Excel won't be able to calculate the subtotal. And then click on only one single cell and click on subtotal. So we said that we need to gender, average, and final grade. So we sort by gender, then box number 1 is about gender, and then the function average, and it's going to be about the final grade. So click on OK, and remember, always view number 2 is the one we love because it's easier to spot results out. So the average final grade for the girls is this one, 70, and for the boys, 79. Okay. Now we have this other information, and they're asking us to obtain the number, so it's going to be count of book titles. So we want to count the titles. Okay, we want to count the titles. And our VIPs is by printed copies. So quantity of printed, this is missing. Quantity of printed copies. Let's do it. So let's start by sorting the quantity of printed copies. So we select our information, Ctrl-Shift down, and we select also data sort, and then by quantity of printed copies, smallest to largest. Now that is sorted, then we can click on subtotal, and then remember, it's again about quantity of printed copies. The function is count, and we're counting the titles. In the function count, since it's counting rows, if you choose any of the columns, the answer is going to be the same because all of them are in the same row. I'm going to select also, you notice this, but actually you can just use titles as we said. So click on OK, number 2 to spot out the answers. So as you can see, it doesn't matter which one you choose, the answer is the same. Okay, because it's counting rows, I mean the horizontal things. Okay, so for 500 copies is $3.99, for 1000 it's also $3.99, and for 1500 is $1.83. So here we have it, and this is a total. So remember, the key here is to understand the question. It doesn't matter the order in the text. What it matters is that you make the analysis before using the computer. That's it.